Thank you. Some very nervous housemates sat around a couch. One whispering presenter in a black cape. Mix them all together. Leave for 30 seconds. And you've got nominations time. Welcome everyone, it's day 35. Let's go straight to the house, find out who is up for eviction this week.
The names are...
All of you.
Boy, what's wrong, mate?
All of you.
Making me nervous.
Yeah.
In no particular order.
I'm nervous.
Laura.
Oh my God. I'm glad I'm going. Oh!
And
Oh, Mickey.
Chanel.
Oh, she's the dead 7 deadly sins. Oh no.
And
No. Jerry.
Quite shocking.
Oh.
Not.
Yeah.
Come on, we're not against.
Arda.
I'm not quite sure.
It's this one.
She ain't gonna tell.
I want to warm up against. Come on.
Don't be weirdo.
I think that's it.
I can't breathe.
Say two.
Game is on.
No, it can't be.
Must be one, too.
Carol is missing. Usually not.
I know.
Charlie's done it again. Absolutely extraordinary. So, Chanel and Laura up for eviction this week. These are the numbers to call. To evict Chanel, call 09911 21 22 03. To evict Laura, call 09911 21 22 06. All right, how about that? At least 10p of each call goes to charity, which is the way the world should be, details of which can be found at channel4.com/Big Brother. Have some capey cape action, audience. I can tell you the voting lines open starting from now. Hello, one and all! What a shot that was! Another shot! So, today's show's all about the nominations. Here to give his brutally honest opinion about those very nominations, Apprentice Live Wire. Trey Zam's with us. Hello. He's my favourite. And we'll be crossing to the Big Mouth studio to speak to this week's host, the legend that is John McCurrick. He's back. This time, he's only going to brought the booby. It's the booby. The booby. And he's got Copper the dog as well. It is the nicest Labrador you will ever see in your entire life. Oh, I'm going to stroke a Labrador later on. What do you mean you don't do dogs? Plus, more of your mugshot entries and a chance to win a once-in-a-lifetime prize. But first, now she's texting me, but first we want to hear from you, the discerning BBUK viewer. Here's how you can get in touch. Nail it. 0871 200 1040. Text. What are you doing? What are you pointing over there? They can see it's 2 at home. Don't worry, young lady. Studio in your comment to 83188 or give us an email via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/Big Brothers Little Brother, BBLB. So, as we've just found out, Chanel and Laura are up for eviction on Friday, which means today's Little Brothers Big Shout can only be nail it. What do you think of this week's nominations? Shock and awe, I imagine. Get the old emails and texts coming in now. Question, do you want to know the very latest in the house? Yes. Well, thank you for saying it so politely. I shall tell you with Little Brothers Big News. Don't let the sun go down on me. Now, I mean, I knew he was a fan, but I didn't know, you know, the series was going that well it had come down. Woo-wee, amazing. Yeah, kicking on gas tonight. At 9:15 last night, Jonathan decided to leave the house after learning that his grandmother, his beloved grandmother, had passed away. Take a look.
How are you, Jonathan?
Upset and clear. I have to go right now. I have to be by my mother's side holding her hand. I know she sounds fine and my sister's there and everything, but she'd never asked me to come out. But it will mean a lot to have me there. For a woman in my grandmother's case who helped bring me up. And she sacrificed 104 years, a long time on the planet, all for her children and her grandchildren, and asked nothing back in return. For me not to be holding my mother's hand at the funeral would be unacceptable.
OK, we will obviously respect that decision. Of course, condolences go out to Jonathan and his family. Can we just have a round of applause? 104 years old, wherever you are. God love you. Next up, at 11:28 this morning, the 7 deadly sin task continued as Big Brother instructed lustful Liam to slip into something a little less comfortable. Take a look.
Liam, you must change into your outfit immediately. That's a neck collar. Liam, you are advised to wear your boxer shorts underneath the leather hot pants. Leather can chafe.
What the hell?
Just got to wear this and then they'll get back to us with the rest of it.
That is so funny.
Hold on, stop a second so I can show Laura my clenched butt cheeks.
Thanks, yeah, that was lovely.
OK, now, all kind of japes aside, the whole point of that clip is, of course, to see Jerry's reaction. I think we should see that one more time. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'll be seeing you in downtown Athens soon. Part 2 of Liam's lust task will happen later tonight. Watch tomorrow night's show to find out if he passed. And the 7th and final sinner last night started at 3:14 this afternoon when Laura was called to the diary room to get on her marks and get set for a one-woman race. Take a look.
Laura, you were the housemate most guilty of sloth. Big Brother means the housemate who sleeps the most,
I don't.
makes the least contribution in tasks,
That's all right.
and spends the most time lounging around the house.
That one's true, the only one.
In the box on your lap are some running clothes and a pair of slothful slippers. Wearing these clothes, you must run Big Brother's marathon today.
My feet are getting wet. Ridiculous.
OK, to pass, Laura had to complete 5 miles in 5 hours, which is equal to 400 laps of the running track. I can confirm that at 6:07 this evening, she passed her task. Let's take a look at her winning moment. Way to go, Laura. And we have some extra news for you today. At 4:20 this afternoon, Ziggy came to the diary room to announce yet again that he wanted to leave. We'll keep you updated on that one yet again. And that was Little Brother's Big News. Here to talk about nominations and other Big Brother business is Apprentice Maverick, Big Brother aficionado, the true winner of The Apprentice in my heart, Trezan! Good to see you, mate. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Now then, you have got a lot of opinions about this show. That's what we love about you. This week's nominations. Are you surprised, Laura and Chanel?
Do you know what? I'm not that surprised by Laura, because she's not that much fun to watch. Chanel, all right, she heard that the whole Ziggy thing is quite interesting, but I'm surprised Charlie managed to get away again.
Just
Well, actually,
extraordinary.
I'm happy, though. I like
Why
Charlie.
are you happy about that?
Oh, Charlie keeps it entertaining. And you want somebody with a bit of aggression. Don't you love the fact that the guys are scared of her?
Oh, everyone's scared of her. I'm scared of her. I've never even
not.
met her.
I'm not. But
I think
no,
you and her... Oh, my God, I could
I
see a bit of
know.
dating going on there. Would you go for a woman like that?
If my missus isn't watching, yes.
OK. Hey, George Michael watches this show. I imagine your missus is watching as well. Now, as we heard earlier, Jonathan left the house in the early hours of this morning. Jonathan, clearly a good businessman, worth a lot of money. Was he a good housemate?
All right, apart from the man boobs, yes. I did. No, I did. I liked him. He was one of the few people who was blunt enough to say it how it was. I like the fact that he analysed all the different characters and he kind of had his own take on everyone. And he was kind of the guy who sat back and watched everyone, and then when somebody pushed the mark, he would kind of step in and say, well, actually, I'm not happy with what you've done.
How do you think you'd fare in the house? Because the house is kind of... Those kind of people always do very well. They're big characters, but they never really win because they're confrontational. You're a confrontational guy.
Yep.
How do you think you'd do in there?
Ooh, I don't know. I think if I got in there, I'd definitely be the dominant one, because I think now that Jonathan's gone, he was the only kind of dominant person in there, and you don't have any alphas in there. And I think one alpha in there could make a massive difference.
OK. Business is all about hierarchy. Do you think Jonathan did that in the house? Do you think that he assumed that dominant role?
I don't think he did it enough. I think he was a bit too... At first, I thought, yeah, when I saw him kind of step up to Nikki and a few people, I thought, right, this he's going to kind of take control. but he never really took control, did he? He kind of became, I think, got a little bit used to it, and he'd have times of complacency, and then he'd have times when he'd kind of get riled up and show his dominant side again.
OK, let's take a look at one of his potential business enterprises while in the house.
I think I understand the twins now, what that's about. I think they're the slickest marketing machine in here.
Always wanted a pink house forever and ever. We've always wanted a pink house.
And I think they're not as silly as they appear.
Descom. Populated. I'll give you my love heart caution. Means confused.
You have to write it down.
I think they're clever.
Oh my God, these things actually work.
And I applaud them for it. Because I thought you were very marketing astute. It's not an act. Or it is an act. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. And not can anyone else, if you know what I mean. You can be so sort of naive on the one side, but so sort of smart. I just think it's an extraordinary thing you're doing here, but I can't spot the join. You know, it's sort of like driving me nuts. It is deliciously shallow, and frankly, keep it up. I'd like to be the manager, please.
And that's kind of what we love about him. And a lot of people say, oh, he's a millionaire, why is he going on there? Which I always hate because it shouldn't be about what you're worth or, you know, it's about something totally different than that. He saw business potential in the twins. Do you think the twins are a marketable asset?
I do, actually. That conversation we just saw, I found it really funny because if you look at the two of their faces while he's saying it, they're completely dumbstruck. I think, I agree, they are the most marketable. First, you get 2 for 1. And I want to be their manager too, if I'm completely honest. But I don't think that they are marketing machines, and I don't think they're savvy. I think they've been very sheltered. And I think that if they have good management and somebody's going to look after their interests, they'll do really well. But I think their naivety might cost them.
What are the housemates? If you could market a housemate, who would you market?
Charlie, for conflict resolution and anger management.
Brilliant.
That's what I love about her.
Well, and what about the rest of the girls? Do you think they'll do well?
I think Chanel's not doing herself any justice with this Bex thing because she's coming across one-dimensional. She doesn't have a character of her own. And we don't need another Posh Beckham, do we?
Yeah, OK. Now, in The Apprentice, you said if you tell people that you're great enough, people start believing it. Is that why Charlie avoided nomination? Why? Because us out here, I mean, pretty much the perceived wisdom is when she gets up, she's out. That's what everyone keeps saying, yeah? But in there, even though she's irritating people, she's arguing every day, she keeps getting away with it.
That's what you have to love about her. She's getting away with it because I think that she has relationships with people. People are a little bit intimidated by her, and that works in her favour. And I think people, when they're coming up for eviction, they think, all right, Charlie's the obvious one for nomination, but then somebody else will have bugged them just in the last minute, and they seem to go for them. So I think she's just been lucky, really.
Do you think people respect the fact that, you know, she might be many things, but she's not two-faced. She's so honest. She's so brutally honest.
And that's what I love about her the most. She does speak her mind, even if it doesn't always make sense.
Yeah, OK. Finally, we asked your old boss who he would fire from Big Brother this Friday, but according to his agent, we've got more chance of, and I quote, winning the lottery than getting a comment from Sir Alan. So that's a 13,983,816 chance. Brilliant, thanks a lot. Trey, listen, it's brilliant for you to be with us. Thanks a lot, Trey, everyone. We will see Trey later on for our mug competition. After the break, we'll be taking a quick gallop over to the Big Mouth to meet this week's hosts, John McCurrick and Booby and Copper the dog. Once again, that is a great Labrador. We'll see you in 4. Giddy up! Go on, boy! Go on, boy! Hey, welcome back to Big Brother Little Brother. It's day 35 and it's 7:50 exactly. We are here at the Big Mouth Studios to meet. Oh dear. No, it's still in one piece. To meet racing pundit and Big Brother stallion John McCurrick, and he's only gone and brought the Booby and Copper the dog as well. Hello, John. Hello, gang. Nice to see you. Booby's lovely.
God, I'm glad you're not riding a horse that I've backed, that's for sure.
Do you like this?
Oh, the bookmakers would lay you up to their eyeballs. You would have no chance.
Wonderful, that sounds fantastic. Now, listen, first things first, we bought this for Copper, isn't it?
Oh, how sweet. Go on,
There we go.
Copper.
Go on, Cops. There we go.
Go on, Copper.
Lovely.
Good little boy.
So, first proper presenting job or not?
It is probably, because I'm always an acolyte, so guest of yours and other people, and on the morning line I'm a nobody, and on Channel 4 Racing about the bit player, so yes.
Don't you dare say you're a nobody.
I am a total nobody, total
You're
nobody.
not.
But I'm saying this programme, they're going to really see inside Big Brother's big mouth.
Yes! Look at that! Look at that.
Bang inside, right in there.
Give us another look at that, cake hole. Wonderful stuff.
They're all going to be in there.
Whose idea was it to make it a family affair?
Well, I think, you know, the booby everywhere she goes with, she looks after everybody, she cooks, she washes up, she's quite good in bed, she looks after the dogs. So, in other words, the booby is part of Team McCreary.
The booby's looking beautiful as well today, if you don't mind me saying so, the booby. The booby, are you looking forward to this, or are you a bit worried that you have to keep John in check?
Nobody can keep him in check.
Oh, she's well trained. She's well trained.
She does keep you in check, really.
I think you look
doesn't
lovely
she?
in pink, you know.
Do you?
I think it's really you.
Bit Lamb
you
Franco?
and the twins. No, it's a bit you and the twins, I think. A bit of pink there does you a lot of good, dear.
And are you enjoying this year, John, so far?
I think it's terrific, but I think we've lost some really good housemates. Shawnee was a big loss.
Yep.
Thank goodness Charlie wasn't nominated. Amazing that she was. Could you live in a house for 2 seconds with Charlie, let alone 33 days?
Oh, dear.
Oh, God, you go and
Cops,
sort him out.
calm it down, Cops.
Good boy,
There we
good
go.
boy. But could anyone there...
Copper is showing impeccable taste, don't I?
Well, you could live with me and the booby. Could anybody live with Charlie for 2 minutes? How she is appalling, and yet they didn't vote her out. You're a good boy.
Is Copper going to be here, like when the cameras are on?
He's going to sort out the terrible audience we have. You know,
Thank you very much, John and the booby and Copper, everyone. There you go, Cops. There you go.
Good boy. Good boy.
So, Laura are up for eviction on Friday. Before they went to the house, our 2 nominees told us why they might get evicted and threw a little bit of shameless begging in to boot. Take a look.
I could get evicted because people could probably find my Victoria Beckham obsession rather annoying. When me and Zach get out of the Big Brother house, can walk and go shopping and hold hands, and people think we're like pushing backs. And also, if people annoy me, I probably would just tell them straight away, which I don't think they would like very much. Please let me stay. Why are you being like this? Please, come on.
I might get evicted because I talk too much. So I said to the girls just now, girls, do you want me to go to change the air sweeteners? I'm going into the dining room. And they were like, no, leave it, mate. This is gas now. I said, OK. I told them it was gas. And they she's like, why? Is there any gas now? I was like, why? Do you want to use the air sweeteners? Please let me stay. Please, 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 let me stay. Let me stay. Let me stay. Please. Please, 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 please.
Now, would you like to be the first ever viewer to enter the Big Brother house and place your mug right here? Look at that, beautiful. That's where your mug could be living, and you could put it in there. It's the best competition we've ever done. If the answer is a big fat, yes, I could, then this competition is for you. Joining me to take a look at some of the latest pictures for this glorious prize and give you an idea of what we are looking for, Trey's back with us. Hey, Trey, how are we doing, buddy?
I'm good.
So, Trey.
Yes.
First up, we have Shelley Spruce from Abigail, I think, in North Wales.
Yep.
Thoughts on this mug? Let's just take a look at it. She's got all the names of all the housemates for every single Big Brother there. As you can see, she thinks that the house would be a happier place with that. What are your thoughts on that? If you're going to market that, what would you be saying?
I wonder how long it took her to come up with that idea. It's not massively original. It's all right. I think it's a good attempt, but not necessarily a winner just yet, I don't think.
OK. Next up, we have Dee Sturgis from Harrogate in North Yorkshire. Dear Lord. Take a look at that. That is incredible. I believe that was... She got the mug when she was on a trip to Zimbabwe a few years ago.
Yep.
And there she is, by the falls, with the aforementioned mug. Thoughts there? And you can see, she's even got a close-up of the mug with her ginormous hand.
And a poem.
And a poem as well.
The poem, I think, is the selling point. The cup, I think she's a bit cheeky. She's gone and bought a cup and written a poem around it.
OK, but she's got a lovely smile, hasn't she? You can see her selling that, could you? No? No? Finally,
maybe.
OK, lastly, we have Mike the Mug, sent in by Lauren O'Neill from Much Hadnam in Hertfordshire. What do you think about this? This is...
I think she needs a few more friends, but...
Trey!
Well, I mean, come on, she's got a cup on a board and a cup in the shower.
It's Mike the Mug.
Maybe it's Mike the boyfriend mug.
OK. Lastly, you brought a mug of your very own.
I have.
I just want to see. There we go. So this is what we should be looking for, all right? I've got my eye on you right
and
there.
Look at the inside.
If you think you can do better than Trey or any of the mugs we have seen today, get your entries to us as soon as possible. Closing date's Friday the 13th of July. Here's all the details you need to know. Send us your mug shots. Send a picture of you with your mug and tell us why it should win. Include your name and contact details and post it to PO Box 636, Bournemouth, WD69BD, or email it via the Channel 4 website, channel4.com/BBLP. Be creative, sell that mug. OK, time for Big Shout now. I want to know your thoughts on this week's nominations. Natasha, I think, is first in Bermondsey. Hello, Natasha.
Hello, Dermot.
What do you think then, Natasha?
Well, I must admit, I am totally shocked who's up for eviction this week. But I do know who I would like to go.
OK, go on.
I would like to get rid of Laura.
OK, why Laura?
Well, basically, she's just so incredibly boring, it's unbelievable. And also, she's awfully bad.
OK.
Yeah. You tell him, Natasha.
Natasha. Also, if she isn't up for if she isn't up for eviction,
that is the definition of breaking up. Thanks a lot, Natasha. I don't think she likes Laura very much. Matthew from Ipswich is our web caller today. Hey, Matthew.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad at all. So, what do you think this week's nominations in?
I'm shocked at Chanel. Really shocked at being Chanel. If Laura go, it ain't going to be no different in the house, is it?
Do you not think that Laura adds something? I mean, she's kind of coming into herself a little bit now. She's bitching a little bit.
Yeah.
No, I can't see any change coming into the house at all.
OK, what I thought was going to happen, Trey, was that Charlie would go this week and then Laura and Carol would just go at each other because those two just hate each other, right? I thought, I can see Laura being good for conflict.
I don't know. I kind of agree with him. I don't think we'd miss Laura that much. Okay. Charlie you'd miss, not Laura.
Sure, OK. Chanel must go this week. Then she'll see what a nasty piece of work Ziggy is, says Carol. I'm not entirely sure that's the Carol in the house, but I don't think so. That is pretty much it for today. Big thanks to our guest, Trey Azam, everyone. Thank you very much, Trey. Lastly, Trey, who do you want to win?
Charlie.
You want Charlie to win?
Charlie to
Thanks
win.
a lot, Trey. It's nice to have you with us. We are back tomorrow, 7:30, with Atomic Kitten's Jenny Frost. Don't forget to catch the latest from the house, 10 o'clock on Channel 4. Big Mouth with the McCurrick family, E4 at 11. We're back tomorrow. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.